What's up, Savages? It's Halo 5 news. Yeah, take a look at this shit. Right here, this is going to be the Xbox One case of Halo 5. So we do know it's Halo 5, but it's going to be called the Guardians now. And this is a little fun fact. All the way back before the majority of my viewers were probably even playing the Xbox, because most of you probably started on the Xbox 360. But anyways, I'm old. Shut up. The big thing here is back in Halo 1, you used to get killed by the Guardians. Now, it was random. Like, sometimes you would either just, like, fall to your death, or you'd be in a one-on-one gunfight, and you would kill them, and then you would die by the Guardians. Because before games went, like, in the communistic approach, where everyone is equal, and anyone can win a gunfight, and you have trades, you used to be rewarded for being better than people. And then sometimes you got screwed over and you were forced to actually die because of the Guardians, which was basically like a suicide penalty as well. So it was like tacked on like extra 5 seconds depending on the game type, which was awesome. But hopefully we get to learn what the fuck the Guardians are. I never read the books or really paid attention to any of the campaigns after Halo 3. No, 3, 4, and Reach I never played. So maybe it was in there. I don't know. If you guys know, please feel free to tell me in the comments. But the game looks cool. The game box art, though, it's a chick. Where's my John 117, man? That's it. I'm not going to complain too much because the chick is wielding what I think is a battle rifle. It could be an assault rifle, but I'm pretty sure it's a battle rifle. Not 100%. But here's the news. So, it has been confirmed that the next Halo is going to be releasing in 2015. Yeah. Feel that? That is a long time. Now, there's a lot of reason. There's a lot of good in this, right? But there's also one negative, which Golden Boy is going to cover more in depth because I've been working on this video with him. And by that, I mean I called him and I said, Golden Boy, you take this part. So the good, right? You never want a company to rush a game. You never do, because that's how things mess up. That's just, it ends up getting released, everyone hates it, it's not good. I mean, 343 in the last game, like, you know, they didn't have a studio, they were just grinding things out, and they got Halo 4 out the way they did. So, obviously, now that they're taking their time, I like that a lot more. It's good. What we can expect to see, obviously, with an extra year of production, you're going to see, hopefully, you know, like a spectator mode, a nice competitive ranking playlist, which I know we have just because they have the guy who worked on Blizzard, God, I forget his name, wow. But the guy who created the Blizzard ranking system is also going to be over at 343. You have a variety of pros there. Obviously, I don't know how much input they can actually put in or how much weight they can carry, but we do know that there's a good chance that there's going to have all those things. I mean, if we can get ranked playlist, spectator mode, things like that, like the two necessities, the extra year is perfect. Now, if it kind of steps back and we don't get that stuff and they kind of focus more on the story, yes, I'm going to be mildly upset, but I understand, right? Like, it's taken me a long time to understand how Halo works and just games in general. But now, since I'm playing all these casual games, like, I get it, dude. I really get it. The competitive community is a very, very small niche, especially in Halo. Yes, people want to get online and play and stuff like that, but those super competitive people, like the people who, like, I know, the Formals, the Pistolas, the Flame Swords, we're just a small niche, man. Like, it sucks to say, but we're not selling copies. Not yet. No. This story is going to be selling copies. Now, they go on and they say things kind of like, hold on, 2 seconds. Basically, like, and that journey begins in 2014. Like, it's not going to be a final destination. Like, they're kind of looking at Halo, the beginning, like, going forward here, as a journey and not a destination, which I don't know if that means open world. I don't know if it means that they're going to just release Halo 5 and they're going to keep building on it, kind of like how Destiny's doing their thing, but that would be okay as well. Two things. This is what I'm going to kind of spin here in my little pot. Number one, the game is going to be releasing in November of 2015. Or fall of 2015. Number one concern, they will be going head-to-head again with Treyarch. Last time that happened, Halo 4 started off, they released a week before, 400,000 people playing online. Second week dropped all the way to 200,000. Within 2 months, they were down to under 100,000. Meanwhile, Black Ops 2, one of the best competitive games, period, for console FPS. It really basically propelled COD to the level where it's at now. So That's what I'm scared about, right? And that's what Golden Boy's going to be talking about. I'll put a link in the bottom here once he gets his video up, and we'll be hanging out. But the second thing here is they're still going to be releasing something this year. So if something's going to be releasing this year and it's not going to be Halo 5 Guardians, it has to be Halo 2 Anniversary, which this is what scares me, right? It most likely, if they're putting all their eggs in this Halo 5 basket and they're just trying to release something this year to kind of just, sell product, which, it makes sense. I'm not trying to discredit them at all, but that means that if they do a Halo 2 Anniversary, that it's going to be on the Halo 4 engine. Now, yeah, it's going to be cool to play, everything redone, like the lockouts, the midships, Ascension even, just looking at those maps, even fucking Headlong, man, those maps, really bring back a lot of memories to me, right? But there could be, flinch, right? Which would just break Halo 2, especially, imagine flinch, for those of you who played, for bringing it back here. Halo 2, if you had host, your bullets registered further. So, you would go to, the dominant positions, the top BRs, the pink 3s, and you would have to click to zoom in each time, right? You had to time it right, and then if you didn't get shot, you stayed zoomed in. If I never got out-zoomed, dude, you're talking about a whole different game. I would literally destroy everything back then when I was host. But so would everyone else, right? So I hope that Halo 2 Anniversary is done right. The one thing I am scared about is if it's not done right, I want the community to kind of have this mindset where the big picture is Halo Guardians, right? It's not Halo 2 Anniversary. Sure, Halo 2 Anniversary is going to be cool for everyone to play, but if Halo 2 Anniversary comes out and it just is wildly mediocre, which, if it's using the Halo 4 engine and there's flinch, I hate to say it, there's a possibility. I don't want the competitive community to give up on 343. No. I don't want that to happen because I truly believe the next Halo is going to be it, right? There's a lot of people, and by a lot of people, there's one person on the 343 team who believes there's never been a Glory Days for Halo, right? And, I've had multiple talks with this person. I'm going to just leave it unnamed, so just in case anyone gets, bent out of shape, but his point was basically that, we never had a grassroots tournament. We were basically spoon-fed everything by MLG, and there was never anything thriving. Thinking back to it, I mean, compare, the prime of Call of Duty to, the prime of Halo, right? Sure, the money was okay, and we were on, USA Network, but when you look at the events, COD is going to 13, 15 events a year, and Halo was doing what? We were doing, what, 6? 5 sometimes? Obviously, I'm not taking away anything from the Glory Days, but if they can launch a game where there's a spectator mode and you can have online tournaments, you can have a bunch of leagues kind of just continue to grow and grow and grow. You can get maybe ESS involved or ESL involved now since they're in North America, and then you have a fully self-sustaining project. I don't know what MLG will do. Most likely, I don't think they can grab another shooter, but if they do, cool. But imagine having multiple tournaments, right? And no AGLs. We don't talk about AGL. AGL's dumb. But other than that, the only thing I can honestly say I'm concerned about is it being released against the next Treyarch title. Other than that, it seems badass. I can't wait for E3 and hopefully Halo 2 Anniversary. As long as it has D-Scope, man, count me in. But other than that, I love you, but I don't love you. Take it easy. Yep, that's keys. I hit keys.